just get right into it. Welcome to episode 5 of Sip and Share with Lindsey Swidorski, owner of TJ's Pub and Inn.
The Ramsdell
Inn. Today, she decided that she really likes rosé, so we're going to have some Cloud Chaser rosé while we chat.
Thank you.
Welcome. Rosé is kind of becoming like an all year round drink anyways.
It is. It is.
So, cheers.
Cheers.
So thank you for sitting down with me. I think this is really cool. I know you said you've seen some of the other episodes, so it's going to be fairly straightforward. You and I have somewhat of a similar background.
Yes.
So in opening up TJ's, your decision to take that dive and stop doing what you were doing and be your own boss and run your own business. Can you maybe speak to that a little bit?
Well, it's something that I've always wanted to do eventually. I grew up in the restaurant business, and we were looking to open up something downtown, and the gentleman that we bought this from, who you also bought your building from, he was looking to sell just as we were looking to get in, and we were good friends with him, and we just kind of got talking, and things kind of worked themselves out, and here we are, and it'll be 4 years, March 20th. So
4 years.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing, and you're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
I mean, obviously I'm the freshman business owner on the block, but looking back when you purchased this property and took over this business, I mean, I was super excited for you.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people were.
Yep.
And I looked to you and kind of said, well, you know, young, independent, really wants to get out there and make a name for herself. This is a tough business to get into.
Yeah.
Now, you had said that you kind of grew up in the business. What were you doing?
Well, my grandparents had built and ran the Big Boy in town.
Yep.
They had that for, I don't know, 20, 30 years, and then they also built the Big Boy in Ludington, and they owned that for, I don't know how many years. So I grew up in it, so it's just kind of where I always felt most comfortable. And I knew eventually I wanted to get back into it, and that's where we were looking to open up something downtown. And like I said, this just kind of fell in our laps, so.
It's a great thing to fall in your lap. I mean, this property's iconic.
Yep.
When you Google downtown Manistee, there must be a million pictures of this property.
Mm-hmm.
Across the street where I'm at, all summer long, I saw people on the corners taking pictures of this all day.
Yep.
So you actually have, it's kind of it's a business, and it's important to you as a business. It's important to you to run this and be successful at it, but is there a little bit of pressure to keep up appearances?
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, it's that's a full-time job in itself, just keeping up the maintenance and the cleaning, because if somebody doesn't like my window display, I hear about it. You know, there's a lot of pressure to make sure that everything is just nice and perfect and clean, and so but we have a great staff, and you know, that's just part of it.
Yeah, you guys are always busy.
Yep.
It seems like you're always busy.
Yep.
Especially all summer long, there was a lineup outside. The food is great. The atmosphere is fantastic. I love that since the day you opened, you've really been kind of a leader in terms of, I think, in craft beer selection and kind of putting that foot forward, that we're not just a shot in a beer.
Yeah.
And I think that's appreciated throughout the community too.
Yep. Well, I think when I sold beer and wine for 6-7 years, that really helped me too realize like where the craft beer industry was going, and you know, I wanted to kind of be a leader in that because I knew how huge it was.
Now, how's it working out for you with the upstairs? I feel like it's always booked. You know, whenever I have somebody come to town, like, oh, do you think you can get me in over at the inn up there? Probably not.
Well, we only have 10 rooms, so it's very manageable that way, which makes it easy. But yeah, we've had a phenomenal summer. Color tour is starting, so I mean, we're full every weekend right through the end of the month. The hotel was kind of a bonus for us. But like I said, it's only 10 rooms, and it's kind of the same philosophy as a restaurant, you know, nice, good, clean rooms, good service, and people will come back. So, you know, we just kind of follow that.
I mean, did you go in head first with the hotel, or did maybe you get into it saying maybe we won't do the hotel at first, or did you just do it all at once?
It was all at once. It was a package deal. It was like, if you want the pub, the hotel comes with it. So, which again, that was kind of the scariest part, was the hotel, but like I said, it's the same thing. But now I love the hotel.
Sure.
Like, you know, when we have people who come from Australia or England or wherever, it's like, how did you find little Manistee? And it's, so that stuff is really cool.
Yeah, my family was in the motel business for a number of years.
Oh, yeah.
And we had the Moonlight. So I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
I understand. I don't care if it's 10 rooms or 25 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's still a struggle. And I see you in the morning, up and down the stairs all day long. So you're definitely not an absent owner.
We get our, oh yes, I'm scrubbing toilets and washing dishes, but wherever I'm needed, that's where I am.
Any future plans for the place?
Nothing major. You know, maybe some updating with the decor and, you know, little things like that. But no, it doesn't really need it.
That's awesome.
Which is kind of cool. So, yeah.
What's been the best thing? I know it's probably hard to think about right now, but what has been the one thing that you can look back on in the 6 years and say, well, that was really awesome. I'm really glad that I did this because this happened, or...
I can't think of one specific thing. I think just all the people that I've met and just our staff and where we've come with our staff, and I mean, they make this fun and exciting, and yeah, I think just the people that I've met, and just being a part of the downtown. You know, we were born and raised here. We're raising our kids here. Our grandparents, great grandparents, were born and raised here. So just being a part of the downtown and, you know, meeting all kinds of fun people, that's been a blast.
You don't feel like you're getting burned out? Because literally, I have to say, like, when I keep coming back to it, I see you working on it.
Yeah.
Like, kid in tow sometimes.
Sometimes it's a daycare center for little Bo, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, family business, right?
It is definitely. We're in it for sure. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I ever. I mean, I'm super proud of you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was really excited when you opened the place, and I don't think you've ever had a moment, at least in my eyes, where I thought it's not going to work.
Yeah. Oh.
You know,
well,
I mean, seriously, I tell people often how awesome this place is. Now, I don't.
Good.
Even though I'm right across the street, I don't get to come over as much as I'd like.
Yeah.
Because I'm dead tired by the time I'm done working. But
yeah, I understand.
It's super impressive what you've done. You've really made it the cornerstone of at least Maple and River Street for sure, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hope we're making the downtown proud, and you know, that's kind of our goal too. Get people down here and, you know, have a good time. So, yeah.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I think you've done a fantastic job.
Thank you.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
You're welcome. Now get down here and check out TJ's. Probably can't get a room. But Lindsey's done a phenomenal job down here. I'm super proud of her. And if you guys that are out here watching this today, if you haven't had a chance to come down and check out TJ's, please come down and do so. The food is fantastic. I'm a big fan of the Ruban. And the beer selection is off the chain. So thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you.
We'll have to go in hot.